What's up, everybody? So I had this video recorded from Monday and I deleted it in error doing something else. And so I am reshooting the Ask Charmaine session of Monday, October 11th. And so here's the question. Oh, first of all, I am Charmaine Johnson Fuller, the life strategist with the Charm Life. This is a hub that supports entrepreneurial moms of color that have special needs kids to help them create the time, the energy, and the focus they desire in their life without the additional overwhelm. Now, if this sounds like something that you can get down with and this is some information you need, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell so that you can get the notifications. And if you know this is going to help a fellow sister friend, share it out. Don't keep the good to yourself. So here's the question. The question is, hey, Charmaine, I've heard you talk about how you helped moms move through the system to get respite and other services. I desperately need respite services for my 15-year-old autistic daughter. I'm utterly exhausted. I keep getting the runaround from my caseworker. I've been promised help, but they are not helping me in the process at all. She's got that in caps. Please help me. And it's signed Cammie. All right, Cammie. So I'm going to start off with a disclaimer for you and for everyone else that is watching or will watch this video. I have to be extremely general. Here is why. As you know, in the special needs world, you meet one kid with autism, you've met one kid with autism. So every situation is really uniquely different. And how I assist is very unique to the exactness of the situation that you have going on. So if this answer is not cutting it for you, make sure that you click on the book a strategy session in my comment section and book a strategy session with me, and let's flesh this out and see exactly what's going on and how this is impacting your life as a whole. And that stands for anybody else. If the answer is like, wait a minute, I have a different question, then definitely submit and book a strategy session with me so that you can get an answer or guidance that fits your precise situation. But this is what I am hired for. This is why moms need me, is because each situation with us is oh so different. And so everything here is just going to be really general. So there's a couple of things to unpack in Cammie's statement, in your statement, Cammie. And so I'm going to touch on just one because that is going to be the most helpful. So what I want you to understand is that right now, if you haven't already recognized, the system is crazy overwhelmed. It was already overwhelmed before COVID. It was already really difficult to either get a hold of your caseworker. It was really difficult to get the services you need because people have like these insane waiting lists now because, you know, of what happened with COVID. So right now is a really crazy time. What I want you to understand is that I would say 95% out of the caseworkers that I've experienced and that I have personally met, they do care about their jobs. They care. They want to help you. However, they're supposed to have only so many families on their caseload, but those have been doubled because of what is going on. So just understanding that in the process and understanding that there might be some things that you might need to do to make the process easier. Because I know how you feel right now. I know how you feel in the space of feeling utterly overwhelmed and helpless in the fact and frustrated that you need the support. This is support that is due to your child. This is support that is legally available to you, yet you can't seem to get your hand on it and get a grasp on it. That is one of the most frustrating aspects in being a special needs mom. And then how that impacts your business, how that impacts how you interact with your business and how you are able to engage with your own customers. You know, I know that when I wasn't able to get respite for my oldest son, the quality of how I served my clients dropped drastically because I was operating on the least amount of hours of sleep that I could get because I was caring for him. And, I wanted to care for him because I loved him. However, it was also killing me that I couldn't operate fully in my gifts and how I was meant to serve the world. And so I know how it feels to feel like you want to help support this child. However, it just feels like you have reached an impasse. A lot of people don't get there's a difference in between being a parent and a caregiver. Those are two completely different roles that we as special needs moms often have to add to our backpack of skills and tools. Is also being a caregiver and navigating pieces of the system and administering medication and everything that is just kind of beyond being a parent, making sure that they are comfortable and that things are going well, and the IEPs and all of these different pieces. People don't often get that. And so not being able to get the support from your caseworker definitely throws a wrench, I know, in not only how you show up in life and if you have other family members, but it also impacts how you show up in your business. And, knowing that your business is also a way of freedom for you to help you out with your daughter. And so I know you want to build that as well. What I will say is, again, be mindful that these caseworkers are really stretched. Now, that is an explanation. That is not an excuse for you not getting what you need. Not an excuse at all. Sitting down and having a conversation and just getting some clarity about, what you can expect and what needs to be done is going to be your best and first step before you do anything else. It's just sitting down with them and getting clear. Now, if you need support in what types of questions to ask, because that's a completely different conversation. Again, that is specific to each individual person. You meet a person with autism, you meet a person with autism. There is no cookie cutter. Nothing I do for my clients is cookie cutter because we are all so vastly different and unique. So if you need help, that is something that I also walk my clients through, is the process of what types of questions to ask, how to set up checklists and guidelines, how to set up the boundaries, how to get that caseworker working for you and a part of your team versus it's feeling like you chasing him or her. That's something that I definitely work on with my clients. And if you set up, when you set up a strategy session, those are some things that we can begin to flesh out and see how these things are affecting your life and affecting your day and how you can begin to ease some of those pain points. It's going to be something that's going to be extremely helpful to you as you move on. So Cammie, I hope this was helpful. If you have any further questions, pop them down in the comment section below. But that first step is talking to that caseworker, getting some clarity around what's going on. So again, if you have any questions, pop them down in the comment section below. Otherwise, schedule yourself for a strategy session call. It's free. It's 30 minutes. It's going to allow us to see about creating a relief plan for your life. And that relief plan is going to allow you to not only deal with this respite piece, but all of the other pieces in your life that are failing and are flailing for help. They really need some support, because this one area can be like the domino that just like affects everything else, right? I totally know how that works. And so setting up your strategy session, and let's talk. Let's get on a call and let's flesh this out to see how we can get you some more support. All right. So have a great rest of your night. Take care. Love yourself, love your family, love your business, in that order. And I will catch you all next Monday, where I will not delete the answer in error. Have a great night, ladies. Bye-bye.